Healthy Lifestyle Crib presents 10 Ways You're Losing Money and Don't Know It. Tossing away any of our hard-earned cash is the last thing most of us want to do. It's understandable if you have to make some exceptions to your budget every once in a while, such as when you spent more than you had planned on showing an out-of-town buddy a great time, or when you had to use money from your savings for an unexpected expense like a car repair. That's why it's crucial to leave some wiggle room in your budget. Losing money due to pointless expenditures and wasted chances is never acceptable. Here are some typical scenarios in which you lose money unwittingly. Number 1. Throwing away food. When you throw away food, you're wasting money. It's something we all do, even when we don't mean to. Food waste is a major problem in today's culture, yet few people recognize how serious it is. An astounding $600 plus per year in edible food is wasted by the typical American family. Thankfully, there are some easy strategies to reduce food and financial waste. Making weekly grocery lists can help, as can checking the pantry and fridge to see if you already have what you need before heading out to the store. It's also a good idea to periodically clean out your cabinets, as you may have forgotten about anything hiding inside. You'll also notice that a significant portion of it has long since passed its expiration date. Number 2. Takeout in restaurants. It's fine to treat yourself to an occasional restaurant lunch, but doing so too frequently can be a waste of money. The annual cost of eating out for the typical American family is above $3,000. On the other hand, you probably weren't aware that the wholesale cost of food is typically only 1/3 of what restaurants charge for it. 300%. That's a whopping $20 more each $30 than you'd spend on groceries to create those same meals at home. You might want to cut back on eating out and ordering takeout if you're spending too much money on these activities. In particular, if you're having trouble saving or otherwise reaching your financial objectives. Cutting down from 3 restaurant meals per week to 2 will save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per year. Number 3. Unnecessary banking fees. You have to pay to utilize your own money. What could be more annoying? That's exactly what you're doing when you shell out $5 at an ATM that isn't part of your network. Not only will you have to pay that, but there will be additional costs as well. Overdraft and maintenance costs, for example, can mount up to hundreds of dollars each year for some bank accounts. The good news is that, with a little effort, you may eliminate the need to worry about these fees altogether by changing your banking behavior. Number 4. Gift cards that were not used. If you look through your purse, wallet, and desk drawers, you're certain to find at least one unused gift card, if not more. Believe it or not, you're not alone. Over $45 billion worth of unused gift cards are sitting around doing nothing. Make an attempt to utilize your credit card for purchases you had planned to make anyhow, whether at Amazon.com or with Visa or American Express. Don't forget that some of these gift cards charge up to $2.50 in monthly maintenance costs, which will be deducted from the card's balance each month until the card's balance reaches zero. So, you should make advantage of them as quickly as possible. You can sell or give away a gift card to a store or restaurant that you don't particularly enjoy if you were given one. It would be inappropriate to present your vegan friend with a gift card to a steakhouse. They'll immediately realize that you were only trying to discard the card. Number 5. Subscriptions. Having subscriptions is fine. The trouble arises when you pay for something but don't use it. Every type of membership or subscription service can be considered a subscription or membership. Everything from subscriptions to periodicals to cable television. The argument is that it's pointless to pay for something you're not going to use regularly. Before committing to anything, consider how often you'll actually use it and whether there's a cheaper or free alternative. Number 6. Additional fees and costs. In spite of the widespread availability of plans with unrestricted calls and texts, data usage continues to be a major contributor to unexpected bill shock. While the exact cost may vary, it's not uncommon to spend anywhere from $10 to $15 more for each assignment that causes you to go over your monthly cap. If you keep this up, your annual bill will be several $100s higher than you had planned for. Finding a plan that works for you is the simplest solution. A higher upfront cost is preferable to a higher total cost due to fines or fees. To save data, you can switch to Wi-Fi whenever possible and turn off any unused programs. Number 7. When you don't do your homework. Avoiding financial waste is a primary priority that can be achieved through comparison shopping. If you locate a product on sale, but it turns out to be junk, that's not what you were hoping for. This is a common occurrence because so few people bother to do their homework. Always do your research to discover the greatest goods at the best price before making a buy. This principle also holds true while purchasing food. I'm referring to the inference made. Most supermarkets stock the same items, yet some sell them for twice as much as their competitors. Number 8. Making use of discount coupons. One of the simplest methods to save money is by using coupons. But have you considered that you could be throwing away money if you do use them? When you shop on a budget, you intend to use every last cent, but how often do you find that you end up wasting money on things you bought? You either didn't account for them in your budget, or things became worse. Then, to top it all off, you clutter up your kitchen by stocking it with unnecessary items you'll never use, and eventually find yourself digging through old, expired food. The key is to only redeem coupons for things you genuinely need or were going to buy anyhow. Number 9. Airline fees. The costs of traveling quickly build up, making this a wasteful activity. While certain expenses are unavoidable, others can be sidestepped with careful budgeting. The day of your flight has finally arrived, so be there ready to go. Note that budget airlines are notorious for charging extra for everything from seat selection to boarding the plane. You'll need to supply your own warmth, sustenance, and amusement. Also, pack light. Although it's unrealistic to expect to just be able to bring a carry-on on every journey, there's still no reason to show up with bags that are too large or heavy, which can cost anywhere from $25 to $200 on domestic flights. You should never leave the house without first weighing your bags. Number 10. Just like the Joneses, right? Just think about how many times you've coveted something that someone else had the second you laid eyes on it. Each of us has experienced. Influence from those who appear to have it all might be difficult to avoid. Yet it's tough to tune out the clamor of ads who urge us to buy more and more stuff. A lot of folks, unfortunately, spend more than they make. Trying to keep up with the Joneses can eventually leave you broke. Whenever you're tempted to buy something your friends or neighbors have, stop and think about how much money you actually have. Maybe you shouldn't buy that if you don't have the cash to pay for it. How do you spend money? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Do me a favor and hit the like button and share button if you liked this video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell for more videos just like this one.